Okay, the sun is coming out, so I don't need this flash. This is how I literally was like putting light to my face because it is really early in the morning, but the sun coming out is so beautiful. Hello everybody, my name is Shadi Sin, also Cynthia Victor, or I guess that's my real name. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Every episode is kind of different because I have no rhyme or rhythm. And if you came back, hung to you, I guess. I'm on my way to the city today and I thought, why not take you guys along with me? And this is going to be a day in my life. Is it very random? Yes. Even for the day in my life, have I done this before? No. But why not take you along? So I live in Montclair, and to go into the city like Manhattan, it's like 35 to 40 minutes. Obviously during traffic or rush hours, it's a little over an hour. Today I'm going into the Amazon like headquarters-ish area, but I'm going live with Amazon Live. And we're doing 3 different live sessions. In each of those live sessions, I'm gonna be talking about like all things beauty. One of the sections I'm gonna be talking about is like beauty under $25, and it's gonna be like QVC, and I think that's what the most exciting thing is because I've always wanted to do this. Granted, I love going live. I love going live on TikTok and like talking about products. Is there like a full, like I picked out every single product? No. They had a catalog and I picked it out, and I love the products that I did talk about, and I made sure I was like, no, some of these products I would not be talking about, especially if it didn't work for like my shade range and stuff. I am nervous because whenever I get in front of people, I just start to stutter, and like, I don't know, sometimes I just get really weird and I say like, I start cursing to make people feel comfortable. But hopefully, you know, I got all my morning jitters out of the way. I just really want to kill it because I really want to start doing this, like maybe even monthly, just because I think I'm really good at stuff like this, like talking to the consumer exactly about like what is the benefit of each product. But regardless, I am wearing this little H&M cardigan shirt that I got last time I was in New York City. I went for like some yoga event, some jeans. I could have threw on some slacks in my bag too. I'm bringing a backup cardigan. I did my beat, my regular beat. I think I might do some type of like previews, right? I was telling them like, it's not like I'm gonna add concealer over my makeup, right? But I might do a lip combo because if we're talking about certain lips, I might just be swatching all of the different shades on my hand. But I'm excited. And honestly, if any of you girlies go into the city for work, applause to you. Because especially if you're a baddie going to the city, that's a whole nother story, right? Like if you had to be at work at 9 a.m., you could wake up at like 8, do what you need to do. I guess you can get into the city on like a train in 45 minutes. But me, some of the days I know for sure I will do a full face and go into work. I just know me. And that means waking up at 4 o'clock every morning to do a full face. And in my hair, I did it last night. So I've had to do hair and makeup and get dressed and go. Jesus. Jesus. I know I just yapped a lot, but join me on my day. Look at this. I just got into my little room. This is so cute. They got a little couch with the right back up there. A little area for me. I think I can put my stuff here. This is so cool. I just like passed by a few different places. Little snacks, little mini fridge. I've been thinking about getting this Dyson bathroom. Oh, there's a shower. A full-size bathroom. See, that's a room. This is nice. I got into the city at the right time. Went to Paris Baguette because it's like around the corner. I was like, let me get myself a coffee. And I always like to put something in my stomach before I go somewhere. Especially because I'm like, at a work event, you don't want to just be like, oh my God, let me eat something. I'm starving or whatever, right? Take care of yourself. Put something in your stomach, get yourself hydrated, pee, all that, then show up to the place ready. So you don't need to be like crummy. Coffee is just also another thing to hold in your hand to be like relaxed, checked in, super cool. The office is super cool. And now I'm like chilling. And on the left of that, I get to like just chill and relax before I have to jump into work. But this is nice. This is nice. Okay, we are back. Like I really try to get a glimpse of me getting mic'd up, but I was like, you know what? Things just happen so fast, and that's why I can't ever record them. And some people, I guess, they just have their camera on at all times, and that's how they catch everything. But regardless, this is so cool. It's like my little room that I get to come into and just like do what I need to do. But I went in, my first line, literally 10 minutes. It's a 1-minute first speech. Like, you have to be like, hi, da 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 da, say all the terms and conditions, right? I did that. after that, you jump right in and there's like, I think there's like 10 products. And I'm like, missing 2 products. And I'm like, where are they? Like, so concerned about missing 2 products. And I talk very fast, right? Obviously, if you follow me, you know that I talk very fast. So I'm like, oh my God, what if I like talk about every single product and I'm sitting there like, now what? And that was my biggest concern, like talking slowly. We're jumping through these things, and I guess I have like so much to say about each one. And I need a timer. And they're like, there's a timer on the screen. But I'm like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. If there's just a clock on the screen, that's not good enough. I'm not doing simple math in my head as I'm talking about products, as I'm supposed to also look myself in the camera, right? Like, I'm supposed to look in the camera, also talk about these products, also not stutter. And I stuttered a little too much for my liking. Like, it was just like, yeah, you should get these. And like, who's sleeping nowadays? And I'm like, talk about the products and just move on, sweetie. Like, you don't need to be talking all this jibber jabber. So long story short, like, I'm also doing demos, like I'm showcasing some of the product, and I'm realizing I didn't do too well. Like, I should have showcased like a lip and maybe an eyeshadow. I started to get nervous, and like when I did, I remember going like, Cynthia, take a second, take a breath. Instead of getting like so flustered, I start saying random like, oh my God, yeah, cheap, don't buy it at CVS. And it's like, girl, we're on Amazon, like, what are we doing? Like, I was gonna say that at one point, like, why get cotton swabs at like, see, I'm already getting flustered. Regardless, that live happens, and I told them, like, I only need the minute count down instead of them being like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm talking about the Real Technique sponge, and he literally goes, this is the last product. And I'm like, what the f? And then he goes, okay, you have 30 seconds out. And I'm like, so this is a great product, guys. And remember to shop the link in today's bio and da-da-da-da. And then I'm like, I don't know how to end it either. And I don't know why. Like, I think I got too flustered the minute I realized I only had 30 seconds left. So I started to freak out. So the first live was definitely like I'm not proud of that moment. I learned a lot. I'm glad I went through it. And it's just so crazy that it is live. And then after that, we did a taping. And the taping is literally a recording of me talking about certain products. And I'm talking about hair products. And she literally looks at me and goes, this is 2 minutes. You're not even talking about product. Just tell people that the hair care is 45% off. I'm like, yeah. And on top of it, I'm like, I'm not nervous, especially because I just did this, and now I know, like, okay, I'm gonna run out of time. Like, I'm not scared I'm gonna say it's like a slur or something, right? What I'm scared about is saying is something that's like doesn't make sense for the live. Like, I said shop the link in bio, but I'm like, is there a link in the bio? But on that note, this is where I'm gonna leave you guys for now. I could do like a rendezvous walk around, but like, I don't know how you feel about that. I'm gonna drink some water, use the bathroom, do a lip touch up, edit my video, and honestly, I'm a vibe. I've decided, and I'm going to attempt to walk around the office and see how much of this place I can show you.
Hi. You doing okay?
Yeah, do you mind if I just walk around?
No, of course.
Perfect. Hello. This is so cool. Thank you. I just was like, let me just walk around and see. This is so cool. Is there anybody in there? Perfect. Thank you. Look at this. Oh, wow. This is nice. It's literally like in my head, what I would think like a QVC setup is like this one area right here. This is like the perfect backdrop for pictures. Or I guess you stand right here. You see the teleprompter, see these cameras, and that's so sick. Like, look at that camera. That's a big over there softbox, like a million softboxes in the air. Like, that's so crazy. It's like little Valentine's Day. Okay, we have like another theme over here, another theme over here. Like each corner. Obviously, this is Halloween. This Halloween area is cute. Look at that. The camera is so cool. See up there, that's my screen that I was recording on, like where I am and what I did. And I guess it shows you like I'm gonna be going live right underneath there. Let me see if I zoom in. Like, you can see that. Like, it shows like the products that I'm gonna be talking about, all the different angles. This is cool. This is cool. There's literally at least 100 plus devices here. That is amazing. That's so cool. These are our products. I have my screen right there. If you have acne prone skin, if you have sensitive skin, this is gonna be your best friend. Boom. Hit them with a new view. They didn't see this come through. Okay, bars. We went to lunch. A DBA representative actually ended up coming, and she was so kind. She got to take some BTS of me, and it's always nice to have other people here to just support you. I get why rappers have posses. Like, it's all a psychological thing, right? Like, you move with more, you know, enthusiasm. Regardless, we were here. I trauma dumped on her as deep as I could. I fell in love with her in 30 seconds and talked her ear off. The second live that I did was worse. Like, it was going on a good streak. Like, it was like, okay. And then all of a sudden, I thought they said, like, time. What they were trying to tell me is that I was halfway through. I thought it was like I had to wrap it up. So I did, in fact, wrap it up. But, yeah, it was just a mess. It was a mess because I lacked confidence in that. But now, the third one is going to be a charm. So right now, ate lunch, and the lunch was perfection. We went to this like cute little sushi spot, but it was like, this is a healthy, balanced meal. It was like almost bento box style. There was 2 types of sushi, a miso, a piece of fish, some vegetables. I don't know if they were pickled, and then some other like side cabbage, a little bit of soy sauce. Incredible. It did exactly what I need to do. And I'm glad the coffee this morning wasn't good because I threw that away. So that later, I think I am going to go to a coffee shop and then meet up with a friend of mine. And then go home right after that. Because right after this, it's like, that's it. Like, pack up your bags, girl. It's time to go home. I'm wearing this like cardigan shirt from H&M. These jeans, I need to get altered. They're extremely, extremely long. I need you to look at my shoes though. Do you see these? Do you see these? They're so beautiful. They are a royal blue, dark blue Wales Bonner shoe. Fire. Fire, love. And then my Kai Collective humongous bag. Have I tried to travel with this bag? Yes. Is it difficult? Yes. Like, this logo is so heavy. Like, it is so heavy. Can I go crossbody? Yeah. But like, who really wants a crossbody like this? Especially as a girl who actually fills my bag with stuff. It's like, I think if you're skinnier, it lays differently on you. But because I'm such a wide linebacker, in the best way ever. But it's the idea that the bags don't fit. I guess they fit, but they don't fit the way I want them to. And then I did a pearl earring, regular big face. I think it was a 10 out of 10. I ended up leaving that office and I ended up coming over here when I told you guys I'm meeting a friend. And he works at this building and they have all these, like, obviously rooms like this. And I have a DBA meeting. So I'm taking that DBA meeting on my phone, finishing that, and then gonna jump in an Uber and get home. I'm literally crashing. Like, I can feel my eyes like slowly buffering. I'm so tired, but I'm excited to get home and like shower, lay down, period. Hello everybody, I am back home. I ran to come home and nest because I am tired. It's 7 o'clock, I got home. It's like an hour plus Uber ride here. I'm exhausted, I have my period. Like, I've had it obviously since then, but I think from never waking up at 4 a.m. to go to work to doing that today and literally having my period on top of that, I'm just like, I need to fully rest. Maybe I'll watch an episode of Love Island. Maybe I might scroll. Like, if my head hits these pillows, I probably will knock out. I came home, changed. I put on some period boxers. I put on my nose strip and my pimple patches. But I am ready to go to sleep. And I was like, you know what? This is a random day. This is a random day in my life, but this is a day in my life. And if you've enjoyed this, let me know. Would you like to see more? If you haven't, let me know. And I can just stick to makeup. But on that note, please subscribe. Please like. I love you. Bye.